Hi, pretty. So I've been looking for hair extensions that are super, like clipping hair extensions that are super jet black, and they go like an ombre kind of hair extensions that go like brown at the bottoms. And I haven't been able to find them, so I decided to make my own, and here's how. Alrighty, so tip number one, you're going to want to put your hair extensions in so that you can know exactly where you want the transition to be. So I put my hair extensions in here right now. And this is the brown that I want it to be in the tips. And obviously this is not blending well because it's not colored yet. So what I'm going to be dyeing is all the way down to where my hair is so that I can blend really nicely. And then down here is where it's gonna be the fun part. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark how much I'm going to be, how long I'm going to be dyeing, and then we're gonna take it from there. So just right there. My hair is obviously the black one. Alrighty, so here's what you're gonna need. Hair dye of your preference, a comb to make the edges a little bit smooth and not so sharp. This little comb, I brought it out just in case I needed it, and then just a mixer for, I got this at Sally's for the hair dye. And then I prepare my workspace with some aluminum foil, and today is like the perfect day to be doing this video because I need to do my nails, and I'm not gonna care if, well, this brings gloves, but in case something does get messed up in my hands, then no worries, we got it. We're going to be mixing here until it's all nice and blended. Okay, so this hair, I already tried doing this method, but I did it with a semi-permanent color, and it did not work very well because even though this part right here got lighter, it's not as, darker, it's not as dark as I wanted it to be. So that's why I'm trying a different hair dye. And this is probably gonna ruin the quality of the extensions a little bit, but for now, that's okay. So I don't recommend that you do this twice. So if you're gonna do it one time, do it right. Okay, so I'm gonna start by brushing the hair from the tip all the way to where I want the ombre to be. And then one thing that the lady at the store gave me a tip is, because I told her what I wanted to do and I just couldn't find the hair extensions that I wanted. She said that it's better to buy the extensions the hair color that you want them to be at the bottom, because it is way better to darken them than to, and that's okay that happened right there. Because my hair is a little bit long, so we're gonna take it far down. So it's better to darken the hair extensions than to lighten them, because I was originally planning on getting like a jet black set and then just dyeing the tips of it. She was like, no. I recommend you get like the color that you want on the tips, and then darken the top to your hair color, which is what I did. So then now I am going to use the comb right here so that the edges are not so sharp. And that's about how much hair we're gonna leave of that brown color. Maybe a little bit more down. And then I'm just gonna brush it out and then just do like streaks. And then make sure, because it was a big mistake that I made the first time I did this, I didn't do the back part of the hair extensions, and you have to do that part as well. I do highly recommend for you to get at least 2 boxes of hair dye, because in my case I only got one, and this is like the biggest piece of hair extensions that I left for last. So what I'm doing to make it work is I just press it on top of all the rest of the hair, and I'm just blending that so that this hair can get the dye from the hair extensions below, and then that way I can oh God, maximize this as much as I can. So yes, definitely get 2 packs at least of hair dye. So now what I'm gonna do is I rinse this little pot really well, and I'm gonna use my favorite conditioner. I'm gonna pour a little bit of that in here. And then I am going to be using this conditioner and putting it on the tips of the hair extensions, so that way they can be nice and protected from the hair dye, and they can get some moisturization while we're doing this. Okay, so now protecting the bottoms of the hair, I'm just gonna roll these just to make sure that every piece is super damp. You don't have to do this if you have enough hair dye, but I definitely messed up on that part. I need it way more. So I'm just gonna make sure that every hair strand is covered. You see right here, you can see a little bit of brown. So I'm just gonna brush through it and make sure that every strand gets as jet black as possible. All right. So now we're gonna leave this here for about 30 minutes, how it says on the box. And then I'll be back to show you how I rinse it. So let me just put a little bit more conditioner on the tip right here to protect them. And just turn it around and slap some more in there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so about 35 minutes have passed by, and this is the trickiest part because you don't want the hair dye from like the black to go down to the tips, but at the same time you don't want to tangle the extensions too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide them. Okay, and then I'm gonna run some cold water, like super cold water, and I'm gonna rinse from top to bottom. But as much as I can on the top first. And I can already see I have the jet black hair. And then I'm just gonna fold the extensions. So I'm gonna rinse the top, right? As much as I can. Then I'm gonna fold the extensions right here so I can rinse the middle, but I'm still not washing the tips yet. So I'm gonna take off as much hair dye as I can from the black part so that it doesn't bleed down to the tips. Okay, and now I'm ready to take it all the way down. And then just rinse with a lot of water. Okay, so I already washed. I didn't put shampoo on the hair extensions because I feel like they have been through a really hard time already. So I'm just gonna use the same conditioner that I put on them first. And then I'm just gonna put some conditioner on them. And I like to let my hair extensions air dry. And I will let them air dry just because I feel like they've been through a lot. And then I'm gonna finish you know, the finish and result tomorrow. And I'll just hang them throughout this little pole right here, and I'll see them tomorrow. All right, and we are done, and I'm so super excited with the final results. So this is what it looks like right here. Obviously my hair down to like about right here, even this part right here is still my hair, and these are the hair extensions that match perfectly, and the tips are just so cute. So we are all set. This is the final result right here. I also wanted to show you how it looks in the back. So that is it right there. It blends in really nicely, and we are all set. So thank you so much for watching, and